A year after New York lawmakers approved same-sex marriage, the wedding industry has a new market to capitalize on. Casada Edwards takes a look at how they're doing in two areas, Manhattan and the Albany area.
12 years ago, many couples as well as singles within the gay community were honestly frightened about even talking about a commitment ceremony.
12 years later, and a completely different story, Albany's second annual Gay and Lesbian Wedding Expo was held Sunday at the Desmond Hotel.
A year ago, we saw a little bump in marriages because many couples had been waiting for that legislation to pass.
And once it passed, the money started flowing, at least in Manhattan. On Tuesday, Mayor Michael Bloomberg released a new report which shows the law generated $259 million in New York City alone. That figure includes marriage license applications, money spent by out-of-city guests on hotel rooms, and the wedding industry in general. Upstate, business is much different.
2 or 3 months ago, we had, 4 or 5 couples come in, and they wanted honeymoons.
I think most of the vendors and the promoters are now starting to transition to change their logos to make it more inclusive. So instead of a bridal show, they're now starting to have wedding shows.
Industry experts say from a marketing standpoint, the transition to include both heterosexual and same-sex couples will pay off.
Forbes did a study and said that if same-sex marriage was legalized around the country, we'd see a boon to the wedding industry of over $16 billion.
Before the Marriage Equality Act passed, the state Senate's Independent Democratic Conference predicted gay and lesbian marriages would add an additional $391 million in economic activity for New York during the first 3 years. Only time will tell how much the Capital District will contribute to that figure. Casada Edwards, CBS 6 News.